The Council of Elders. The twin moons of Vorath hung low over the citadel of Ael Kara, their pale light spilling across a chamber carved from living crystal. Around the great table sat the 7 elders of the galactic conclave, beings of luminous skin and elongated minds, rulers of 43 star systems for 6,000 years. Elder Myron pressed her translucent fingers together. The archives speak of them again. The Ruin Makers. The Pale Walkers. Her voice was barely above a breath. Humans. A low murmur swept the chamber. Elder Torvin, the eldest, raised a hand. His face was ancient even by Vorath standards, etched with the weight of 10 millennia. Legends, he said firmly. The humans burned their own world 3,000 years ago. They are extinct. We have the silence to prove it. We have assumed the silence, corrected Myron. She placed a crystalline data shard on the table. It pulsed with deep red light. This arrived from the border stations at Sector 9. 17 of them, gone. No debris. No signal decay. Just, absence. The chamber fell utterly still. The edge of known space. Commander Riva Solen of the Conclave patrol vessel Undying Grace stood at her observation deck, staring into the dark mouth of Sector 9. She was young for a commander, barely 400 years old, but she had sharp instincts honed by 2 centuries of deep space patrol. Her navigator, Pell, appeared at her side. The last beacon logged a gravitational anomaly before it went silent. Something large moved through here. How large? Pell hesitated. That hesitation told Riva everything. Show me, she said. The holographic map bloomed open. The object's estimated mass made her stomach drop. It wasn't a ship. It was a fleet. Then the sensors screamed. Out of the void, slowly, with terrifying patience, they emerged. Black hulls that absorbed starlight. Hulls shaped like the fists of angry gods. Dozens of vessels, each one the size of a moon, bristling with weapon arrays the Conclave had no name for. No running lights. No hailing signal. Just presence, vast, deliberate, and unmistakable. Along the flank of the lead vessel, in crude letters 3 kilometers tall, were words in a language Riva had only ever seen in the Forbidden Archives. English. USS Endurance. Earth Command. Fleet 1. Riva's voice cracked. They're real. First contact. The communication came not as a signal but as a vibration, passing through hull, bone, and mind alike. When the voice finally resolved into language, it was calm. Almost gentle. This is Admiral James Morrow of the Human Reclamation Armada. We have been watching your conclave for 112 of your years. A pause. You believed us dead. We allowed that. In the council chamber on Vorath, Elder Torvin had gone the color of ash. Admiral Morrow continued. 3,000 years ago, we did not destroy our world. We left it. We went deeper, past your charts, past your gods, past the edge of what you call the known universe. Another pause, longer this time. We learned things out there. Things that changed us. Myron leaned forward. What things, she whispered, though no one had asked her to speak. We learned that the Conclave has been harvesting younger civilizations. Pruning species before they could threaten your dominance. Morrow's voice hardened now, like cooling iron. You pruned 14 worlds in the last century alone. We watched. We documented. We waited until we were ready. Ready for what? Torvin demanded, rising from his seat. To come back, said Morrow simply. And to make sure you never do it again. The reckoning. The fleet did not fire a single weapon. It did not need to. The Endurance and her sister ship simply held position, a wall of human steel between the conclave's expansion routes and the 12 young civilizations still flickering in their cradles across the outer sectors. Every conclave vessel that approached turned back. Every diplomatic channel the elders opened was met with the same quiet, iron answer. You will stop. Or we will stop you. On Vorith, in the crystal chamber where legends had been dismissed as dust, Elder Myron stood alone at the window. She watched the distant star where Sector 9 had once been theirs. Humans. 3,000 years of silence, not death, but preparation. She almost smiled. In 6,000 years of ruling the galaxy, the Conclave had never once encountered a species more patient, more stubborn, or more dangerous than the ones they had written off as myths. The legends, it turned out, had simply been waiting for the right moment to come home.